Let's break down the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2022. Today, data is your identity. Protecting your data is to protect your identity. And there is a bill that would be debated in the monsoon session of Parliament that talks about your data and how you can keep it safe. So you should know about it. In this segment, we're going to answer your frequently asked questions on the Data Protection Bill. Question: what is the Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2022? To put simply, this bill will protect your personal and private data. It will regulate how various companies, especially social media giants, will use individuals' data inside India. What is personal data? Now, personal data is defined as, quote, data about an individual who is identifiable by or in relation to such data, unquote. What this means is that any information that can track you, like your name, contact, location, vehicle number, all comes under personal data. Now the question is, why should I care about my data? On the face of it, someone having your personal data doesn't sound like a big deal, but a lot can happen with your personal data. Don't trust us? Listen to an expert.
If I have personal information about any target group of community or members, I can use it for a variety of purposes. For example, if a hacker has that data, he is most likely to go and sell the data to advertisers, to the concerned stakeholders who want to target that particular audience. Just go to ChatGPT today and do some good prompt command engineering and tell ChatGPT that you're not taking no for an answer, and ask ChatGPT on what kind of new ways can you actually adopt for misusing the personally identifiable information of individuals. You'll actually be surprised to find how new and more innovative approaches are being suggested by artificial intelligence algorithms.
Not just this, the Supreme Court has mandated that privacy is a fundamental right. Your data is just yours. The question is, how is my data kept safe? As per the bill, personal data can only be processed for lawful purposes with the individual's consent. You would have the right to withdraw consent anytime. But for certain situations like medical emergencies, national security, etc., consent would be assumed. You will have the right to access information about how your data is being used and even ask for an erasure of your personal data if you wish to. The question is, what would the companies do? Companies using the data must make sure that your data is kept safe and there is no data breach. Personal data also needs to be deleted once the purpose of processing has been completed. So for example, if you create a social media account and you have to provide your name, age, gender, after 3 months, you choose to delete that account, then the social media company would have to delete your data. But there would be exceptions and conditions where retaining the data is necessary. What if they fail? The maximum penalty for a data breach by a platform has been set at 250 crore rupees per instance. Is this final? This is the draft version which was floated in November last year. Ever since, many stakeholders have written to the government raising their concerns. Now, the final version that the Union government has approved recently will be tabled in the monsoon session of Parliament. We'll know what has changed only then. But don't worry, we'll break down that bill and many more such complex issues for you here at Newsmo.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today Newsmo.